What is up, guys? It's Nick from Mining Office. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Hivemapper and their Hivemapper Dashcam, which is, to my knowledge, the first dashcam that allows you to get rewarded in their native cryptocurrency, Honey token. So I've been looking into crypto projects that are a little different, trying to get away from things that are just plug and play, you know, that consume electricity, which is getting more and more expensive, like GPUs and ASICs. So I've been looking to some more alternative sorts of mining, and I stumbled on Hivemapper. It also so happened that I was looking at dash cams for my vehicle. It's something I don't currently have right now. So this is, at least in my mind, a great 2-for-1 opportunity here. And that's something that really drew my attention for that reason. So what Hivemapper are doing are basically creating a decentralized map, which are just built by everyday users, people like you and me, and we would be compensated with their native cryptocurrency token, which is called Honey token. So anyone with a Hivemapper Dashcam can drive, map the world around them, and earn this Honey token while basically participating in the map building, which is crowdsourced, however you want to say that. So again, to my knowledge, this is the first company doing some sort of crypto mining dashcam, if you can call it that. What is Hivemapper actually doing? How is it creating value? What it's doing is basically competing with products like Google Maps and Waze. Here we have that in Canada, Waze. I don't know if you guys have that worldwide or in the US, but that's something that is very expensive to use and maintain for other companies. For example, Uber pays to use Google Maps for their services. Again, we'll go into that a bit later, but the way Google Maps maintains this is sending out dedicated cars and trucks with specialized equipment to map all these things, and the frequency at which they map the streets and the cities is not very often. So businesses pay a lot of money to use this service, and location-based services, right? If you search for a certain whatever restaurant or anything like that, it shows up in Google Maps, so there is value associated to this. And Hivemapper would be able to do this in an easier way, a cheaper way, and refreshing those maps a lot more often. I think it's also important to mention that they are backed by a lot of big investors. There's Multicoin Capital, Solana Network, and also the Helium Network. So a lot of names that you guys will probably recognize, and at least for me, that inspires some sort of a confidence in the project. Obviously, they've done fundraising to fund all this stuff, the creation of the Dashcam, the R&D, the proof of concept, all this stuff, the beta testing. So there's obviously some momentum behind this. And they've actually just launched not too long ago, but we'll get to that. So the ball has started rolling. So enough yakking about theoretical stuff. Let's get into some of the nitty gritty and actually look at what we're talking about. So these are the two versions of the webcam. I will get to the differences of each and which one I would recommend, but this is what they look like. So obviously how this works is you have to set up this dashcam in your vehicle, in your car. You'll have to connect it to a power source, and then afterwards you will pair it with the app. There's going to be a phone app for which you'll be able to interface with the unit. So yeah, pretty cool. This is just a quick view again of what they look like. There's two different types of units. And now we'll talk a bit about how this works and why it's better than Google Maps, right? So here's a little comparison quickly, left Google Maps and right of the Hivemapper, of the difference in quality of images. So you can see right away, it seems like you're getting a wider view on the Hivemapper cam, and you're also getting a lower down, more realistic view of a street when you're passing or either walking on the street. This is what it looks like. So we were talking a little bit about this before. What's another big advantage is the cost that it takes to actually generate these maps. So you can see it's about $500K per car for one of these Google Maps setups, whereas we're talking about $500 per car for one of these Dashcam units. So that's a big price difference. So let's talk a bit more about the Dashcam and the crypto rewarding feature itself. There are a couple things I really like about this when comparing to the crypto mining I think we're all used to. This is not dependent on electrical consumption, right? You're already driving your car, you're just plugging it in, your battery is feeding it. You're not using electricity in your house, which you have to pay extra for. So that's a huge win, especially in the current market. Depending on the Dashcam version, right, it also doubles as like a Dashcam that you can record your actual footage. If an accident happens or you catch something really crazy in front of you, well, you can have access to that video. It integrates really well into something we all mostly do every day anyway, right? Most people get in their car to drive to work or go somewhere on the weekends or do things, go shopping. So while you're at it, it's not taking any extra time out of your day, but it's adding value and rewarding you, right? So I think those are really cool things that this project has going for it. So obviously guys, you can order the Dashcam on the website. That's what I'm showing you here. Right now they actually have an airdrop going for 500 honey tokens if you purchase one of these Dashcams before January 15th. And you can also use my promo code MININGOFFICE. I'll plug it here on the screen. $100 discount. I'll leave it at the end of the video and in the description as well. Let's just go over some of the technical differences of these Dashcams because they are different and I have a specific recommendation for you guys. So there's the Dashcam and the Dashcam S. The first thing you'll see here is the form factor. The left one is a little clunky, let's be honest. The right hand one is a lot more sleek looking, a lot more subtle, and has more features. So right away off the bat, I'll cut to the chase. For the $100 price difference, I would probably get the Hivemapper Dashcam S. So the base version is $549 and the S version is $649, and they're both available for pre-order. So they both record in 4K quality. The base version is 10 FPS while the S version is 30 FPS. They both record at 10 FPS for mapping purposes, right? Because you don't really care about the quality of the video of that, just the stills. But you have the 30 FPS recording for security. And it also comes with a 128 gigabyte USB drive, which is, again, has value and allows you to just record that footage and access it if you need. So I already mentioned it's smaller and more discreet. And in terms of shipping, the normal version ships late summer, fall. So I'm assuming they've already shipped. And the Dashcam S will be shipping soon this winter. For all of you camera geeks, you have all the information here. They are Sony cameras, 12.3 megapixel resolution, and again, if this interests you, you have all the rest of the technical details right here. Honestly, guys, I see a huge use case for this for a certain demographic. If you're somebody like a trucker, a Uber driver, a taxi driver, where this is your job driving around and you're already paying for gas, or it's not coming out of your pocket, it's coming out of your employer's pocket or whatnot, this can be really advantageous because it's something you're already doing. It's costing you zero time, zero additional running costs after the initial spend for the Dashcam, of course. But you can really synergize if that's your job, right? I'm somebody that works from home, but that still does a lot of driving on the side. So it can still be really cool to have something like this. And like I said, I already wanted a Dashcam for my car because I do a lot of driving, and honestly, people around here don't drive very well. And will give me a little bit of peace of mind knowing that if anything happens, it is recorded and I have that there. So guys, as of right now, the Hivemapper network is live. It launched at the Solana Breakpoint event in Lisbon, Portugal. So I'm going to be following this closely, seeing how this develops, and hopefully getting my hands on one of these bad boys. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Like I said before, I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you guys want to order these, you will get $100 off. Being perfectly transparent, it is an affiliate link, so I do get kickback if you do make a purchase. However, I want to be perfectly transparent, and there are other ways of supporting my channel, like smashing that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this project. Personally, I'm really interested and curious to see how it develops. It has a lot of support behind it, and I see a lot of utility to it as well. It's filling a use case, and that's things that previous projects that had a lot of hype behind them didn't always particularly do. So I think it's a really good thing to start a project on. And yeah, I'm really hyped for the future of this project. So like I said, let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Mining Office out. Peace.